Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I want to talk to you about something I have been genuinely obsessing over this week, and it is literally sitting in your pantry right now. We're talking about rice, plain white rice, because here's the thing. Korean women have been using rice and rice water on their skin for centuries. And if you've ever looked at a Korean woman in her 70s and thought, what is she doing differently? This might be part of your answer, okay? I'm going to show you today not one but two simple recipes you can make at home in just minutes. One that deeply nourishes and smooths the skin, and one that cleanses and balances. And I think you're going to be surprised how good your skin feels after this. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. So I have to tell you, I went down a full rabbit hole this week. Like a late night, I should be sleeping rabbit hole. I was watching Korean skincare videos and I just kept going, you know how that happens? And I thought, okay, I need to actually make these. So I did. I tested both of them. And now here we are. So the first thing we're going to do is take about 5 tablespoons of plain white rice, just regular white rice, nothing fancy, and we're going to put it in a small saucepan, and then we're going to add around 250 milliliters of water. That's roughly a cup, okay? Don't stress about being exact, and then we're just going to cook it on moderate heat. Not high heat, moderate. We want to take our time with this. And here's why this step matters. As the rice cooks, it slowly releases these compounds into the water, antioxidants, nutrients, things that support skin elasticity and help improve the appearance of fine lines over time. I know that sounds almost too simple, right? But this is literally what Korean women have been doing for centuries, and I think there's something really real here. Now, you want to cook the rice until it's about half done. Not fully soft, not still raw, kind of in between. And I know, how do you know when it's half done? You just kind of check it, take a grain out, press it. It should have a little give but still hold its shape. Not a big to-do. I did a whole video on rice water for hair a while back. Go check that out if you haven't. And that's actually what got me started thinking about the skin applications too. Okay, so now, while that's cooling down, and it needs to be completely cool before we do anything else, don't rush this step. I want to tell you about the other ingredients we're going to use, because there are 2 versions of this mask, and I want to walk you through both. One is deeply nourishing, and one is more of a cleanser and balancer, and depending on your skin, whether you're dry or more oily or somewhere in between, one of these is going to speak to you more than the other. And real quick, I have to just say, I almost didn't make this video this week. I had the ingredients out on my counter for 3 days. 3 days, ladies, I just kept looking at them and then getting distracted and walking away. I think I reorganized my linen closet twice instead. I don't know what that was about. But I'm glad I finally sat down and did it because this is genuinely good, okay? Your skin is going to feel so soft after this. So once the rice is cool, we're going to blend it. You want a smooth, creamy texture. And then we're going to strain it through a fine sieve to remove any coarse particles. What you're left with is this soft, really lovely base, and that's what we're building everything on. Rice contains compounds like ferulic acid and vitamin B, which help brighten your skin tone, support regeneration, and protect against environmental stress. I mean, for something that costs almost nothing, that is not a bad list, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add the sea salt, about 2 tablespoons. And here's the thing, before you add it, I want you to grind it just slightly, just a little, because finer particles are so much gentler on the skin, and we are not trying to scrub ourselves raw here, okay? We're being gentle, especially as we get into our 60s, 70s, 80s. Our skin is thinner, it's more delicate, and it doesn't need anything aggressive. So we grind the salt a little, and then we add it to the rice base, and we mix everything really well. Now, salt sometimes gets a bad reputation in skincare, and I get it. but in small amounts, used correctly, it actually has a really lovely toning and cleansing effect. It helps remove impurities, it supports circulation, and it gives your skin this kind of refreshed feeling, like you just woke it up a little. And for those of us whose skin sometimes looks a little dull, a little tired, you know what I mean? You look in the mirror and something just looks flat. This is exactly what we're addressing. So now I'm going to divide this mixture into two parts because I want to show you both recipes, and they go in slightly different directions from here. Don't worry if your portions aren't perfect. It's not a big to-do. Just eyeball it. Let's start with the first one, and this one is my personal favorite, I have to say. I'm going to take about 1 tablespoon of flax seeds and grind them. And flax seeds, I feel like people don't talk about these enough in skincare. They are so rich in omega-3 fatty acids. They nourish the skin deeply, they help improve elasticity, and they actually create this natural gel-like texture that gives your skin a really soft, almost lifted feeling. Like, it's subtle, but it's real. I've used this 3 times now, and every time I think, okay, yes, I feel that. So I'm going to add the ground flax seeds to the mixture and stir well. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sweet almond oil. This oil is just beautiful for mature skin. It softens, it improves texture, it gives you that natural glow without anything heavy or greasy. And then I'm going to go in with about 14 to 15 drops of rosehip oil. Now, if you don't have rosehip oil, go get some. I mean it. It is one of the most powerful natural oils for aging skin. It supports skin regeneration. It helps with the appearance of fine lines, uneven tone, all of it. I think I've talked about rosehip oil in maybe 4 or 5 videos at this point. It just keeps coming up because it keeps delivering, you know? And then the last thing for this version, 2 capsules of vitamin E oil. Just puncture them and squeeze them right in. Vitamin E protects your skin barrier, locks in moisture, supports overall skin health, and then mix everything together until it's smooth and rich and creamy. And ladies, when you put this on your skin, apply it to your face, your neck, your décolleté, even your hands, and leave it on for about 25 minutes. Then rinse with warm water. You can use this 3 times a week. And I want to be honest with you, after the first time, your skin is going to feel more hydrated and smooth. With regular use, the results become more visible. I'm not going to make wild promises here, but I will tell you, my skin felt genuinely different the next morning, and I think you will too. Now, the second version. This one is especially good if your skin tends to run more normal to oily. So to your second portion of the base, I'm going to add 4 to 5 drops of tea tree oil. Just 4 or 5. Tea tree is strong, okay? A little goes a long way. It's antibacterial, it's purifying, it helps keep everything clean and balanced. And then 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel. Aloe is everything. It hydrates deeply, it soothes any irritation, it improves overall texture. If you have sensitive skin that gets reactive, aloe is your best friend in this whole recipe. And then 1 teaspoon of honey, real honey, not the stuff that's been sitting in your cabinet for 8 years. I mean, it can be. Actually, honey doesn't go bad, but you know what I mean. Fresh if you have it. Honey is a humectant, which means it draws moisture into the skin and holds it there. And it leaves your skin feeling so soft and fresh and just alive. I think that's the word. Alive. Mix it all together until it's smooth. Store it in a glass jar in the refrigerator for up to 5 days. Apply it the same way. Face, neck, décolleté, 25 minutes. Rinse with warm water. And if any of this feels like too much, just start with the base, the rice and the salt alone. See how your skin responds. You don't need to do everything at once. That's not how we do things here. So I want to talk for a second about what to actually expect when you put this on. Because I think sometimes with natural skincare, there's this pressure to feel something dramatic immediately, like your face is supposed to tingle or glow or transform in the first 60 seconds. And I don't want you going in with that expectation, okay? That's not what this is. what you're going to feel is quiet, calm. Your skin is going to feel fed, I think is the right word, like it just got something it needed. Now, I do want to say this, and I say it because I care about you. Please do a small patch test first, a little bit on your inner wrist or just behind your ear. Leave it for a few minutes, because everyone's skin is different, and especially if you have sensitive skin, or if you're not sure how you react to any of these oils, just check first. It takes 2 minutes and it's worth it. I actually forgot to mention this when I first filmed myself testing this, and I felt bad about that, so I'm telling you now. And one more thing on storage. The nourishing version with the flax seeds and the oils, keep that in the fridge. It will stay fresh for up to 5 days. The cleansing version with the tea tree and aloe, same thing. Glass jar, refrigerator, up to 5 days. And honestly, having it cold when you apply it feels really lovely, like a little spa moment right at your bathroom sink. Okay, total tangent for a second. I have been trying to find a specific vintage Chanel compact that I saw at an estate sale about 6 weeks ago, and I did not buy it, and I have been thinking about it ever since. It was this beautiful pale gold. I think it was from the late 70s, and I just put it down and walked away, and I don't know why I did that. I've been checking every resale site I can find. My Aunt Nancy texted me last week at 11 at night, 11 o'clock, to say she found one that looked similar on an app and sent me a blurry photo. She meant well. It was not the same compact, but I love her for it. Anyway, where were we? Right, the masks. So you've got your 2 versions, you know how to apply them, you know how to store them. The only thing left is to actually do it. And I think once you feel the difference in your skin, the smoothness, the brightness, that kind of awake quality, you're going to understand why women have been reaching for rice for centuries. It's not complicated. It's not expensive. It just works. So ladies, there you have it. 2 simple recipes, 1 incredible ingredient, and a skincare tradition that has been trusted for centuries by women who knew exactly what they were doing. Have you tried rice water on your skin before? Or is this the first time you're hearing about this? Let me know in the comments below. And if you try either of these recipes, I really want you to report back to me. Tell me which version you chose. Tell me how your skin felt. I read every single comment, and I genuinely want to know. This community is so good at sharing with each other, and that is one of my favorite things about being here. And until my next video, I'll see you later.